Hello there. This is Fimbly Jim. And you may be wondering to yourself, wow, 2 videos in one day? Are you insane? But I hate to tell you this, but I have a Darktide itch. And I see a lot of people asking about the best staff again. Not necessarily on my channel, but on Reddit and other places. And I'm here to prove to you why the Surge staff is still the superior staff. Which is what the point of this video will be. And that's all I'm going to show you. But I'm going to also show you how sick my staff is. Check this out. Check it out. Gaze at it. Gaze in admiration. That thing is a monster. That 10% charge time on sustained attacks. That 4 to 16% critical base chance. That 25% damage to both infested and flak enemies. Oh, it's perfect. This is somewhat of a support Psyker build, but it also just shows how powerful this can be when dealing with some of the most elite enemies in the game. As for our feats, we're going to go into... this is my skill line here. I use Ascendant Blaze to deal with hordes, and my lightning staff to deal with everything else in the entire game. So, that'll be it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Oh boy, joining just a skosh late, not too bad. With a fellow wizard man. He's using the void staff though, another respectable weapon, but here oh, a bunch of these guys and then just oh, there's oh wow, this is the perfect time to showcase. Look at this. 3 scab maulers. And just oh, these guys are fully armored, and now they're all completely dead. Not gonna take obviously full credit for that or anything, but I will say that their lack of attack is definitely due in part to our oh, and we don't even have to do that. Nice, excellent. Shields. Oh, what a pain. Oh, shields. And the thing with the charge up is since we can charge up so much faster, we can do way more damage. And for reference, for anyone who doesn't know, we usually test, as we are right now, on heresy difficulty. Oh, 2 chargers. We can now take care of both those guys. 3 of them. 3 chargers. And now, 4 muties, not chargers. Just wiping out. I know I saw some people say that it was boring to use the lightning staff, but I don't understand how that could possibly be true because you have lightning, like a Sith Lord. Oh, he's too far away. Unfortunately for us, this horde over here that I believe is coming is going to be shortly dealt with. And you can charge while you're you can charge up your staff attack while you are. Oh, look at that. I'm using the lightning staff, but I got a call out from how much damage I'm doing. Yeah, sure, the void staff will rack you up some serious body counts, but nothing stuns quite like the lightning staff. Just stop the hound, and there we go. Guys behind cover? No, not a problem. I'll take a little top up. But this is why I bring Ascendant Blaze, because you get stacks from enemies you kill with it. And it also just helps with dealing with the hordes in general. Because I specialize basically in elite single targets, whereas these hordes are, you know, obviously composed of a bunch of chaff. So my goal here is to be able to deal with everything, to be the carry, essentially. And even though I am spam casting, it doesn't even matter. And how fast I'm charging up, it's just, this thing is just devastating. So I would say that this excels better than the flame staff at the very specific niches that it covers, whereas the flame staff can cover a pretty base wide range of things. We just keep lasering them. And then we do that to hit the enemies that are farther away, stop the mutie in its tracks. So we're just providing our team with ungodly amounts of utility. And I'll just get rid of this guy when he comes. And with the amount of mutants that are coming, lots of mutants here.
Stairs ahead.
Oh, he's got armor? Oh, that's tragic. Let's keep lasering him. Armor, armor, armor. Just keep... Get rid of all those guys. And then we're just gonna hit this with the standard pop. There we go, and Beast Nurgle is dead. Excellent work, team.
A veteran has seen this all before, I assume.
The dog tried to jump. And I haven't lost any health yet. We're gonna do that just because I see a lot of enemies over here. That was from virtually only my staff. That they, I love when those little call-outs happen because they're signs of how many bodies you're racking up. But with the charge-up ability, you are basically full casting a completely charged-up lightning staff every time. And, it's incredible. It is so unbelievably potent, and how much it helps your team is insane. So while I would say that some staffs maybe do more damage, the damage that you allow your team to do in protecting them and the damage you can dish out, like, it equates to more Like the utility damage combo is just
Cozy.
unbeatable. It's so good. You can hit through walls. You can stop bombers, you can save your teammates, your reaction speed is rewarded. Like you can, if they have armor, it's just, you're just mowing through them. Just mowing, just keep mowing, and then the quell speed is crazy, especially if you're using the right feats. So you're basically never running out of, you're never overheating. And you can just keep, like your teammates can save ammo, and you just keep, everything just drops. Just drops.
Perhaps I should find the others.
Just burning them. Oh, and there's like a whole bunch of elite enemies. Oh god, oh no, oh darn. Oh, we're just gonna have to keep lasering them. And yeah, maybe I won't do. Maybe the sharpshooters will do more damage. Sorry, the veteran sharpshooters. Oh, and we'll just stop that. That's enough of you. He doesn't even do damage to our teammate because he wasn't able to finish his full hit. We can stop the charges. We can stop the guns. We can stop another charger. We can just basically relying on the fact that this is a team game with this build. But I mean, if you've looked at my health this whole time, you are essentially a frontline tank with this too, because you can deal damage, but enemies also aren't able to attack you, so you can get right in front and basically eat the damage for your team. You know, not literally, but if you're preventing units from even attacking, it is unbelievably potent. I'm using the recover toughness on kill too, but you could really go with the quell speed. You could go with any of them. All of them work. The quell speed one is a lot more viable now after the changes. So completely up to the user. The kills probably aren't as consistent as with the flame staff. Because now you see I just got my first bit of damage. But it's not really the end of the world. I also, I mean, personally, I find this weapon to be like wildly fun. Just like you feel powerful when you cast with it. And the chain lightning, because another thing with the void staff is like there's not always perfect line of sight. When there is, it's awesome. I'll do a video showing it soon. But I like that you can keep yourself safe while using this. If you've noticed, I have been at the front this whole time. We should have a horde on us. Just keeping them electrocuted for our frontliner. Look at that. Cleaned house. And I do personally really like the head pop, like 15% chance thing. I think it's fantastic. Like the one that stacks to 6 is nice, but I'm personally one about economy, especially when my F or my ultimate, like, you know, cleanse thing, it has a tendency to, I mean, well, it gets rid of all of my charges. I want to be able to get my charges back as fast as possible. We have cleared through this lickety-split. And you do still, like, when you full charge, you do rack up quite a bit of kills with the lightning staff on the infested.
There's some small joy to competence, is there not? I don't want to do this.
And we get another call out from how many kills we're getting, even on infested enemies. But the place for, like, the flamethrower, and you're using the Purgative staff, you're gonna want to be, like, behind your teammates and using your teammates as cover or having them help protect you. With the lightning staff, on the other hand, you are the protection. You are the role that's going to be right at the front. You are... And you put yourself right in the fray, and you hold them back for your teammates. Now they're all weakened from my fire, and I could just be cleaving through them with lightning. But again, this is, you know, it's all, to be honest, it is all a matter of opinion for the staffs. But I feel like I see people rip on the surge staff because its damage is worse than the other staffs, and it's worse in certain ways. It's like it would be like saying a mace is worse because it does more damage to armored enemies but less to unarmored enemies in like a melee game. Like, it's just not the case, you know. If you can find a way to incorporate it, if you can find a way to cover for the weaknesses of the weapon, in, like, you know, that's why I have my my F to be the flame version, then you are, you know, you're maximizing the potential of the weapon. Red hit markers for days. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Ah, there's the fourth one. So if we're talking about kills and damage, I'm thinking I'm doing pretty good. Getting these mass amounts of bodies. It does, you know, definitely does depend on I think the surge staff is also probably the one that is the most reliant on having a good surge staff. You probably want to have like a higher tier surge staff compared to the others. Like, I'd say the Purgative staff is the one you could get away with having like a pretty bad one because its damage ramps up and it's over time. Void staff is another one that you'd want a higher quality one, but this one is the most reliant on it. However, you know, if you want just pure utility, the surge staff can still be a useful tool to your team because the stun doesn't change duration when you get higher tier ones. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I definitely think that the surge staff still belongs at the top of the tier list with regard to best stabs for the Psyker. The Purgative staff definitely has its place. I love that thing. I love the flames. I love burning stuff. It's awesome. But I find that the surge staff consistently feels like I am doing way more in terms of helping the full team as a whole. And, you know, it multis, you know, I feel like I have many different tools in my kit using the build that I have with my surge staff. Whereas with the flame staff, I pretty much just feel like, you know, I just burn stuff. So I highly, highly recommend the Surge Staff. I know there's a lot of people who would die by the Void Strike Staff, and it's definitely good, but I think that the Surge Staff offers unparalleled support, damage, and like crowd control, everything. It just covers the whole 9 yards. And the enemies that it's weak against, you can deal with your sword, with the with hordes, with your F. You have your tools in your kit, and you just feel like, if you notice during that whole game, I never went down, first of all, and I was at the front as a Psyker in a heresy mission, and I also was very rarely low health, if anything. There's one instance where I was at half HP for a very short amount of time, but most of the time you're going to be full HP or higher. Sorry, not higher than full HP. You'll be full HP more often than not, and you'll be able to tank for your team if you need to. So it just provides so much support. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this is a bit of a weird upload schedule, getting 2 videos in one day, but I figured screw it. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day wherever you are. Please drive and walk safe wherever you do go, and please be nice to yourself and kind to others. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, if this person wouldn't interrupt me. Bye.